Everything was just going along as we expected. We were going to be moving into a rental house, and we got a call a few weeks prior to our kids starting school that the rental that we were hoping for, they changed their mind and they weren't going to rent it. And so there was this immediate panic for me that I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. And thank goodness for Agape, because it was probably 9 o'clock at night, and I looked at my husband Edward and I said, I am calling Joe. I think I need to buy a house. I was like, if I have to move again just for an in-between, and if I have to take my children out of the school that they've been accustomed to, I thought this is going to just absolutely break me. So luckily, I called, and like I said, it was about 9 o'clock at night, and Joe answered and was very much, we can do this. This isn't a problem. Let's go ahead and start looking at the basics of where you are as far as your credit score and being able to be eligible to buy the house. And then I'll start pulling some lists together. And we're very specific. We wanted to be in a certain elementary school, and we knew what our price point was. And Joe pulled everything together. And the thing that was a huge help was when I was working with you, Bill, when you were able to kind of say, this is where you are right now, this is where you need to get to, and this is what's going to make you eligible to be able to get this house. And having a blueprint instead of, it was very comforting, because it suddenly felt like this is doable and we can do this, and just kind of walked us through that process. And gosh, we put an offer on a house 3 days later. Now my kids are in they're riding the bus, which they haven't been able to do for almost 2 years, because we've lived in other, out of that particular school, and they've got a ton of kids, and I have, I'm just ready to have roots and be settled in. And I had great experience with using all of Agape's real estate benefits from the time that Joe walked me through working with you, Bill, and Crescent Moon Mortgage, and working with all the preferred providers like the home inspection, HVAC, that whole piece. It just took a lot of the things that make this whole process most difficult. It took a lot of those stresses away. And I just feel very fortunate, and I would say that if you find yourself in the same position, or if you want to move into a bigger home or downsize, definitely do yourself a favor and contact Joe Ness.